So a lot of you might be playing HIVE Skywars, and a lot of you might know the pain you have to go through if you want to win. Today, I'm joined with the Chillster995, and we're gonna be showing you how to win HIVE Skywars. We're just gonna give an overview, our tips and tricks, and our advice. Make sure you watch till the end so you can become a Skywars Pro. Our first selection for what we're gonna say is maps. You have to make sure you vote for the proper map of your choice. So for me, for duos, I suggest Meadow and Nora. Cause like they're the ones with the luckiest scores. Okay, Meadow one. And then for solos, I'd suggest Baroque and Monastery. Those are the top two for me. What about you? What about
Hey.
you?
Anything.
Okay. And for trios and squads, I'd suggest Armada and Castle. Alright, so our first thing is strategy at the start of the game. According to MetalDev09, my good friend, he suggested that you don't throw away your stone materials when you don't have any proper one yet, because that will leave you with just fists, and that's not good at all. So for me, I do agree with that, and I think you should always keep your stone materials. Make sure you hide what you have in your inventory. Otherwise, the opponent might know how to attack you, and they might know what weapons to use against you. So, for example, you hold an iron sword with sharpness 2. They're gonna know how to attack you in your place as well, along with your weapon. So if you don't have any snowballs, if you don't show them any snowballs, they will think that you don't have any projectiles and just simply bridge towards you. So the same goes for you. You should hardly show your secret weapons, for example, so you can give them the element of surprise. For another starting tip is like bridging. You should always bridge at the time that you see, like, if there are people, like a mass of people bridging at the same destination as you are. I don't recommend you going there. You should always wait for them to like go somewhere else, or you can go somewhere else.
Like,
He disconnected
my game crashed by the way.
Another one is that you should try to go to the middle if there's no one in the middle yet, so you can get all the good loot and ores. But if there are people in the middle, I do strongly suggest that you don't go there, especially if they're diamond juggernauts. And
Nah, you should go there.
only if you have the guts, and only if you can. Another thing that I'd like to suggest at the start of the game is always keep a proper sword. You should always at least have proper sword and iron armor. Chest plates are also very crucial. And if you have extra armor and you have a teammate, then don't throw it away. Because like you can still give it to your teammate and you have better chance to survive with a team. So as you can see, I can see someone over there bridging, but no one else near my destination. So I'm going to start bridging and get an ore. You should always be aware of your surroundings, otherwise you might get surprise attacked. See, I can see that guy over there. Always be aware. Okay, I can see him. I'm gonna combo him. You should always learn how to combo in W tap. So W tapping is technically like pressing the forward button a lot of times. And then hitting at the same time. Like when you press W or your up arrow key, you go like that, one, and then you hit at the same time. So like that. it looks weird at first, but okay, you should run if there's like a tryhard going towards you, unless you have the skill and the matching armor. Have the best settings for yourself, because if your sensitivity is too fast and your CPS like clicks per second or taps per second is too slow, then that's not really good for you. So you should find the perfect sensitivity and FOV as well, field of view. These are my settings. My FOV is 99, and my sensitivity is 23 for combo. So you should keep those in mind, and I think my friend MetalDev09 has stuff to add. So thanks to my friend MetalDev, I have some extra tips that I can share with you guys. Here are the do's and don'ts of HIVE Skywars. Do's. Loot chests. They are most likely going to contain items which cannot be mined, like ender pearls, because you can't mine ender pearls, and ender pearls are very important for like clutching or escaping, and yeah. Get items to MLG with, such as beds, hay bales, etc. just in case you're low in health and need to go down, because fall damage is kind of a big deal at some cases, because like when you tower up and then someone shoots you down or snowballs you, you're gonna get fall damage or you're gonna fall into the void. So discover your strengths, like making traps or comboing. Maybe even just small traps if you're just like a beginner, or if that's your strength. They can save your life one moment, especially when you're being chased. If that's not your specialty, you can just make a small one, just for a last resort if it's needed. There are many important things to remember before during bridging. A. Look before bridging, like I said, and you might be ambushed by a snowball, an arrow, or a guy waiting to knock you off. And once you start lagging, ask someone to bridge for you, or slow bridge, or you just end the game. So you could lag and just fall. C. Always remember the amount of blocks that you have, otherwise you might just fall off. And when bridging with crumbling cobblestone, hit the following enemy with a projectile or a melee weapon to knock them off the island. I'm pretty sure that's like if someone is bridging for the crumbling cobblestone. So. Do not get rid of your stone sword, like I said earlier. Once you find a good enough sword, that's the time you can throw it away. Do not throw away extra armor to the void if you have like teammates, or if you're playing a team game. You have a higher chance of winning if they have armor as well, and if they have good loot. If possible, do not use andesite when bridging in an early game when playing teams with randoms. Because most randoms will most likely break the andesite under you, and you can just use crumbling cobblestone or wooden planks, because most people get rid of their axe, unless you're a speed bridger. In that case, they can't even break it. So yeah, that's all of the tips that were shared to me by MetalDev, and I hope this video was helpful. And always remember that you should practice, and it makes perfect. And if you want a tutorial on building next, or just PvP in general, let me know in the comments, because I'm going to be starting a new series called How to Get Better. This is the first episode, and see you in the next one. Bye!